Here we have 15 minutes of qualification coming up very soon, and then we have a 40-minute race, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you will see some good action, some good fights going on the racetrack. It looks like we have less drivers because it's summer season started already. Many drivers have been on holidays and vacation. We got messages, so thanks to everybody around that has sent us messages and supporting us. So it's really appreciated. So thanks, guys, and look forward that you maybe have a thumbs up for our racing as we are on the last race on this July and for this season number 5. My name is Michael, and also with me is the race director, Raul Diago. He is with me in the United States preparing things for this next season to coming up and for the new events that we are preparing. So, guys, there's a lot of action, a lot of things are happening in the background. So we are ready, rocking and rolling, and making things up for starting in September with a new season, with a GT3 season, and with some modifications that you will see will be certainly, as we hope, make it even more attractive for our drivers to race with us. Again, on this season, we have a great prize money that is being assigned, and those that are racing with us, they know the conditions already. We will announce those. I think on Tuesday, next Tuesday, we have the steward meeting where we will go through the races, through the incidents, and then we will come up with the final results, overall standing for stint 1 and stint 2. And of course, we will also announce the money prizes that will be assigned to the drivers. And I'm looking forward to this because there's a lot of people that will be happy made. Okay, guys, this we are right into Miles Owen's car at the moment. He is I think from Miles is from the UK. So we're riding right now with him, and Miles is on the BMW. So he's going down and here he goes up with some heavy speed, guys. This is where you can really screw it up or make it happen. Remember, this is still practice, so you can still make a mistake. There's no problem. But if you're in there in the qualification, then you can't leave out track limitation. I'm sure if you're following racing, like Formula One or NASCAR and stuff like this, you see there's very strict rules when it comes on qualification and times. If you're with 4 wheels outside the track limitation, then your lap just doesn't count. Like some of our Formula One stars have already experienced over the many years they're doing it for many times. If they just can't keep the car because they're too quick in the corner or somewhere in the qualification, and then their best lap time is just gone, and it's really it's a pain, it's a shame, but that's how the sport works, and we have adopted the same rules. So just remember, qualification is not the same as practice. Here you can test out things, get the best line, get a better things, but on qualification you have to stay within that track limitation, at least with all 4, at least with the 2 wheels. So even if you take it to the limit, if you get over it, then your lap time will not count, and it doesn't mean you have to do another lap, a flying lap, to get the qualification time. And if not, they start at the end of the race. So let's see who is with us today. We only have here, I see 10 participants. That is really, yes, sorry to see that. It's not many, but that's what we did not expect, that so many people are on vacation. But hey, guys, after 2 years of COVID, everybody has the rights to go have some vacation time. And sometimes it just doesn't coincidence with what's going on. We have also lowered the qualification last season. I'm not sure if you remember. They had to drive all 5 races to qualify for prize money. This time they can actually being on one race. They don't compete on one race out of the 5. That still keeps them within the prize money ranking. So, guys, of course, we hear and we listen and we appreciate that we got all this feedback from season number 4. So you see, we have adapted to it. Okay, there's 2.5 more minutes to go for the practice, and then we go straight into the qualification, guys. I will keep it up for a moment, and I'll be right in the background and let you watch those last 2 minutes of qualification. Okay, we are running into the last 15 seconds of this practice, and soon the qualification will be going on here for our stint 2 for those drivers that are here tonight on their pace. Well, actually, here it's only 1:30 p.m. an hour 8, but yeah, that's USA, and many of those are actually racing out today. They are in Europe or Central Europe, so or UK. So, hey, great to be with you, and there we are. That's the end of the practice. So we stopped it, and now we will be back soon to you with just a small little trailer. Okay, guys, we are back live. The qualification on the stint 2, and the guys have just popped out of boxes, having their warm-up lap, and then as soon as they will be passing the start-finish line, you will see the section indicator showing up underneath on the screen on your end. So I hope you been ready to see some good lap times, and let's see if those top 3 guys actually can make up if there's any changes. Was in the last season, which we didn't have stint 2. On the last race, we had some amazing changes on this. The first on the overall standings finally made it, and I think it was Dennis who actually picked up the first position by winning the last 2 races. So everything can happen, and here we have 100 points that can be added to the scoring board. So let's see who is the final winner, and we will have an interview section as well with them after the final race on the stint 1 as well. So of course all our champions will be welcome to participate with us the interview room that will be broadcasting. So we'll unite our drivers from stint 2 and stint 1 and congratulate them to their win, to their prize money, and to their dedication of being a racer with X-SiM Racing. Now guys, you will see it will be soon coming up, the time indicators of the race lap that they'll be doing, and we will see who takes the best and quickest lap for this quali to take up the pole position for this last event in Francorchamps, Francorchamps in Belgium. So, yeah, let's see. I love this corner. It's just, if you get this wrong, then you're really on a loser trip here. Okay, Carlos Roca is speeding up quite a lot there. Got more than 7,000 refs. Okay, there we see. Everybody is in green now at the moment. That's normal because it's the first counted section times. And we will see if they can keep it within the track limitation. Remember guys, outside track limitations, outside this lap won't count for them. And they will be doing and getting a new one. And if they don't bring up a new lap on the qualification or counted lap, they will have to start at the back of the pack. Okay, allow me also to introduce our broadcasting director there, which is Richard Meckens in Netherlands. Richard, how are you feeling? Another great race weekend, the final one for the summer break. I hope you had a great season with us. And what's your impression with all the 2 different stints now?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my impression is that this is a step forward, and yeah, we can have promotions between the 2 splits, and hopefully a lot of people can promote by this. And yeah, it makes the
Makes it
first
more
split.
attractive.
Yeah, it makes it more attractive, and it's more close racing. So it's good.
Yeah,
it's not that one driver is
Makes sense.
One driver is driving away for 10 seconds in the first lap, and then we have no race anymore. Yeah.
Well, we
This is
might
better.
see also some future champions on this thing. I mean, we never know. They can qualify. If I understand correctly, they have the chance to get into the higher leagues as their ranking increases, right?
Yeah, they're ranking up if they are champion in Split 2. So I'm not sure exactly anymore about how many people will promote, but the champion for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, certainly. That certainly makes sense. Yeah. Cool. Mine, like that's how many weeks we already done broadcasting, right? Quite amazing, and I think we really deserve to have a good break of a few weeks to get you ourselves settled in, have some vacation. You guys over there in the Netherlands, amazing job, and really looking forward for next season. But you really all deserve to have some breaks there. So, and a big thanks goes
Thanks.
over to the management team as well. There, I mean, we've worked hard since September last year non-stop really, and I think we've come a long way. And I want to also say a big thanks to our sponsors, to our micro sponsors, to designers team, to the data controller, to all those guys that are really working behind the scenes that you don't see, but to make these events happen for X-SiM Racing. And yeah, it's a real pleasure to work with you guys, and yeah, more seasons to come for sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
like 5 seasons with one season was 6 races,
and the other 5 always, yeah, yeah.
and the other 5 was 5. So 5 times 5. You're a mathematic.
Oh yeah, just 25, so.
It's just 25 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, we also had another one before, saying where we really have made a lot of progress to really present what we do. I mean, you see now people getting used to our live data by showing that many teams don't have. We can offer this to our viewers, and when somebody changes around, using a place, you see it instantly. You see when they have in the out lap, you see when they're going into pits, you see the pit stops and all those little data that thanks to Richard and his team, we present to you. And believe me, this is not easy. It's not just, hey, I switch it on and it's all there. No, you have to prepare this. You have to make sure it's accurate. And also to be able to do very professionally showing our live state, live point system and stuff like this. This is not incorporated in the software. We had to program this. A lot of people have put their minds together to put this right, and are really, really happy that we have such a strong team that can put those things together. And we became from, I would say, from an amateurish to a semi-professional to a real professional setup. And the next years are ours for sure.
Couldn't agree more.
Yep. Okay, well, we're nearly halfway through now to the qualifying, and we got Alvaro Rocha at the moment with the best lap time of 2:15. So that's orientational time. Just remember this for a bit because I'd love to see what the difference is between the stint 2 drivers and the stint 1 drivers, if they're average on that same time frame. So we will find out very soon. But now let's concentrate on the Alvaro, on the Martin de Jong, who is now put up in second position and followed by Christian Klopp on third position, and Carlos Roca now on fourth, Caio Moreira on fifth. Ivo van der Linden is sixth, Antonio Zelada is seventh, Miles Owens from the UK it's eighth, and Tony van der Linden it's ninth. Leonardo Martini has not yet put in a qualification time, so we currently only have 9 drivers in there with a counted time for this qualification. That's a nice car, this one, from the Private Family Network guys. This is something you should really look into it. The Private Family Network. This is, yeah, get parents back the control of what their children do on the internet, on the digital world. Protect them from all those things that you don't want them to see, or protect them from all the hustle that they may be being confronted with and they have no clue. And you can, as parents, actually get yourself the control of what's going on, which you probably have already lost if you have children in the young age and they're on the internet. I'm sure that most of you have no clue what they're all doing. And for those of you that feel like this is what the Private Family Network does. It protects the children, it gives them secure access, and it gives you as parent the opportunity to have control who is communicating with your children. That's something that we certainly support. It's not our sponsor, we support them. That's a total opposite from what we had before. X-SiM Racing can afford to do this, and we believe that this is the right approach. Let the world know, and the drivers know that many of them already have kids and children. And that's why we believe supporting this new technology, this new parental control technology, is just superb for the sports and the combination of esports, of the drivers, parents who are worried about the future of digital security and privacy. That's what this private family network is offering. But you can see, you can look it up on our website, of course, at xsimracing.com. And there's a huge content on the internet already, our community about this. Just get yourself involved and have a look up if you're interested. If you think that the digital world is very, very complicated, a lot of criminals around, and a lot of perpetrators that they really want to do harm. I think the FBI told us that about 750,000 people, predators, sexual predators, are constantly somewhere in the world online, have nothing better to do than try to do harm to our kids. So that's something that we offering a solution, which is for the first time available. And but also you can see there's a solution for our drivers. They're really speeding up. There's really getting closer to each other. There's a little less than 2 seconds between the drivers there. So actually, there's 4 seconds between Tony and Alvaro Rocha. So that's quite a distance. 4 seconds in the racing. That's why you see we have them separated, the splits, because you will see that it's much closer when it comes to the split one drivers. There's not so much time difference between it. And we realized over the past seasons that very often, without knowing, I mean, those slower drivers or with lack of experience, rookie drivers, they actually handicap those top drivers that we have on board as well. And we got some complaints and people saying, and we tried to give everybody the chance, but now we have so many drivers that we had the chance to separate the Stint 2 and Stint 1 drivers instead of have them all racing in one bulk team. Yes, very often really jeopardizing somebody's real talent by being involved in incidents that normally they don't have because of knowledge, experience, and so on. We're about 3 more minutes for the qualification to do. So let's see. There's not much changes at the moment. We still have Alvaro Rocha with 2:15, 2 minutes 15 in the lead, and Martin de Jong is second place. Christian Klopp still third, and Felix Zelada still fourth, and Evan van der Linden, I think he just moved up 1 position from 6th to 5th, and Carlos Roca is down. So, yep, there's still only 9 drivers at the moment that have a counter lap, so we will probably don't have more than 10 drivers today on the start. So, hey, I got told this is quite normal on the end of the season when summertime is happening. So,
Yeah, that's true. Also for the Dutch people, it's pretty warm today.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I guess.
It's 30 degrees out here. I'm in an attic room. I just turned on my air conditioning because it was horrible.
Yeah, I can imagine. If you have to race, I mean, people have no understanding how much physical exercise it needs to drive those cars, even on a simulator. Because this is not easy. Yeah? It's not a PlayStation game, you know.
Certainly not. No.
Yeah, it's not. It's more than a joystick. So for those of you guys that think this is like PlayStation or Sony or stuff like this, no. This is people sitting in a cockpit with a steering wheel with pedals. They have no G-forces, but they have all the force in the steering wheel. You know, with the direct drives that actually transmits the weight and stuff from the cars going out in the corners like this one right into the steering wheel. Quite amazing technology, actually, when you believe it. And look at the images. I mean, look at this. Look at the color. Look at how the car looks like. I mean, you really need to look into it for a while to realize the simulators racing. This is not real racing. And I think the graphics, the design, the laser technology that made it available to actually have those racetracks and the artificial intelligence allowing us to put our microsponges on the racing car, on every corner, on every section. That's something that really, really is astonishing. And we really appreciate the support that we're getting from iRacing.com. Guys, this is the last minute. And let's see if there's somebody getting up there. Carlos Roca has just lost another position. He's now in 7th position. Antonio Salada, I think he went up. And Cairo also got up from I think from 8th position to 4th. So some guys are improving. We're just racing here with Martin. Now we with Caio Moreira. This is just for the private family network. He is just put him a better lap time. So the rest is already in the pits. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers still on the track. 4 bringing in their last lap time and see if they can improve. But doesn't look like it. We'll see everybody's on yellow underneath. So that means there is no personal improvement. So probably not much will be changing there. X-SiM Racing, Stint 2, all our drivers, we welcome you, and we want to say thanks to our micro sponsors that were with us, our support team that we got, and everybody that has been involved over the past 5 weeks. Make season number 5 become a successful opportunity for everybody. So guys, congratulations, you've done it again. It's another season that we can actually count and very soon call it a history that goes into the history books. Unfortunately, those lap times that we see here not going into any history books. Miles is not improving. He's still only on 8th position. But hey, this is also learning and experiencing. Driving with the guys and get the knuckles out and tell them, hey, I'm here, advancing, and I'm getting better and better. They can all finish their lap time, as you can see. Once they pass the start-finish line, then that's it for them. Okay, he goes into boxes. That's about it. So, I think there's nobody else racing at the moment anymore. Everybody is in there now. Okay, just again, here you have the altitude. It's about 400 meters above sea level. It's in Francorchamps, which is in Belgium. It's an endurance configuration. We have nearly 7 kilometers of racetrack. And Belgium is, I think drivers like this thing. It's very, very quick. It's really powerful. Technical things and opportunities to overtake are quite a few of them. Okay, again, here is the official championship standing after 4 races. And you see, Leonardo Martini is certainly up there. Alvaro is going up, and let's see. We got, well, Martin de Jong cannot win it, but he can certainly get up another ladder if he was in qualifying second right now. If he finishes second or first, that will give him close to 312 points if he wins it, and I'm sure he will overtake some of them. But I'm sure all the others that are still there with us, they want to have a saying there, and they want to make sure that this is not happening to them. So, I think we got 2 more minutes before the drivers have to go to the start-finish line. A lot of green in there as well. That looks like Austria sometimes. It's raining a lot there as well, I guess.
Yeah, it could be raining a lot there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a vacation once there. It was 2 weeks, and the whole 2 weeks was all rain and rain and rain.
Very nice.
Yeah, in the middle of the summer. We had like 1 day with sun, and that was all.
Well, you should have come to Spain then.
Yeah, that's a lot better. But for the temperatures, the Netherlands are good as well now.
You don't need to go. You can go anywhere to Europe. It's sunshine.
Yeah, everywhere it's something's happening. Wait a second.
Okay.
Yeah, this is better.
That's better. Okay, guys, this is the starting grid. There, as you can see, starting grid. Alvaro Rocha first. Then we got Martin de Jong on the Secret Science on second. Tristan Klopp for the model shipwright is third. Caio Moreira for the private family network made it to 4th position. Antonio Salada for G-Rees bricklaying is on 5th, and Ivor van der Linden for us Mid-Campbell is 6th position. Carlos Roca on 7th for the Motivator Driving School. Mile Owens made 8th for the National Rotary Club in Baburu. And we got 9th, Ivor van der Linden for the Casa McCabe. 10th is Jensen Ferreira for Charlesbury Heating, and we got Leonardo Martini, who is hasn't made up a good time. Let's see if he can afford to do that, because he is right on the top. So let's see if he can keep his position within the overall standing. Guys, if you see the traffic light coming up, the red sign, that means within the next 5 seconds we will start that race, and let's see if we have a clean start. Not as many drivers there, so it shouldn't be a big problem. We don't have much coming, so let's see. You certainly can see it's a game, isn't it, when you see the cars? Because nobody would see all the Lamborghinis and stuff like that being parked outside.
Yeah, now it's, it's noticeable that's a game.
Yeah, yeah. But we have Coca-Cola there as well, guys. So everybody has his own sponsor, isn't it? In total, of course. So you see, very well done. And the helicopter flyover zone is just great. I like it. Guys, this is a great shot. And let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 on the track right now. Is there anybody missing?
Nope,
Yep.
everybody's there.
Okay, everybody's there. So here we come. The traffic light goes on, and oh, very good start, I think, for Martin de Jong. He's going straight forward. I think he's on the top. He's right in front of everybody, just from second to first position, and the leader was losing 2 positions. He's now in third. So let's see. He's doing the position there. Okay. Here we go. Martin now first. Yeah, and Tristan is second as well. So Alvaro's got back his 1 position. He's just overtook Tristan again. And there is battle going on at the end. So we got Leonardo Martini out and Jensen Ferrer. They both didn't start. That means they might have a disconnection, and that really could harm his championship aspirations. And Martin, again, he is off. He will be gone, and I'm sure he will not easily take that opportunity away from him. Somebody, I mean, he can just now go for it. And with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars. That's 9 cars actually. That should be makeable, and then he maybe ends up in position number 2 if he keeps on doing that. And he's getting off. Martin is actually already put some lead between him and Rural. Let's see. Let's see how if he can keep it together. Concentration for the next 40 minutes. That's needed. Certainly, it was a clean start, so we didn't have any incidents at all. Yeah, he put the gap through it already. No big changes on the back of the pack, but certainly Martin made it from second to first, and Tristan stayed the same, and Alvaro lost 1 position. So let's see if Alvaro can catch up again with Martin. Let's see if he can refight back for taking up the pole for the race here. Nice shot from the back as well. Oh, very late braking from Alvaro there. That really got him close. Okay. 2:04.195. X-SiM split 2. That's the quickest lap time, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's different than 2:15.
Yeah.
256 kilometers. There he is, trying to get up on Martin, but didn't work. At least he showed him, I'm here. Okay. And Davenport Financial there. Congratulations for being right on the top there, fighting for the win. But just, guys, take it easy. You still have 36 more minutes to go, and I think there's also a pit stop needed, so an obligation to pit stop, so everything can change.
Leonardo Martini is out, and he is the championship leader right now. So I guess he's
Yeah.
not going to be champion.
No, I don't think so. It's strange. I mean, he was there on the practice, right?
Yeah, he was there.
But he didn't do the qualification either. So maybe he's got some connection problems, which would be very
Yeah,
unfortunate if you have that happen to you in the last race.
yeah,
But hey, that's technology. We are not there live. We are just doing it virtually, and even though it looks so real, it's still people all the different places in the world racing from their homes, sitting in their cockpits, and depending on the internet connection. If that doesn't work, if that goes off of whatever reason, then no race and no points, and no points. Yeah, no champion. I think we certainly have. Who was the second one of the championship, Richard?
Tim Berghold also didn't join. And the first one in the top 3 is Alvaro Roca. He's joined.
Okay.
He's the number 3 in the championship.
Okay.
And if he wins, he is able to become champion.
Okay. He just overtook. No, Martin's got it back again. They're better than things. You see, guys, on the left-hand side where you see the things, you see when somebody's overtaking, you see it live. You see this replay there. Look at this. Martin had been overtaken by Alvar, and then he just gets it straight back. Very nice battle going on there. Very late braking. There he is. On rock in front, yeah. And then Martin is coming straight back and picks it up again. Alvaro, you're doing good.
Yeah.
It's not as easy to get away with it, isn't it?
How many
I mean,
points does the second driver get? I forgot. 80?
80.
80.
80.
So if Alvaro is second, I have to calculate. He will have 300 points, and then still Leonardo has won the championship, so he has to win.
He has to win, yeah. He has to win to make it, yeah. If not, he stays third, right?
Yeah, yeah. If he doesn't win, he's second because Tim is not joining.
I see, okay. Well, it's open for speculation, guys. And of course, considering that Martin is winning with 100 points, then he will be second, right?
If he wins, he will be Martin. He will be second with 1 point behind Leonardo. So that's unfortunate. If he wins, he will become second
Yeah,
behind.
he can't become champion, but he can still make it very close, yeah.
Yeah, he can be second, and Alvaro has to win to become champion. And in a different way, Leonardo is not being threatened.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
very
Martin, but I'm still going for Alvaro then.
Yeah, fighting each other, huh?
It's hard racing,
Yeah,
but fair.
but fair, yeah. So far, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Certainly the most interesting one of all at the moment. I mean, Carlos Roca is getting up. Has got gained two position. And Tyrod now is on third position, so he's on the podium. And so he made up on his qualification. He was eighth, made a good lap time, started fourth, and now he's third. So for him, it is looking like a good race too. Yeah, here we go. Very close as well, huh?
And it's done.
Yeah. There he is again, yeah.
They keep on going.
Well, they keep on doing it. Let's see. Now he goes up. No, Martin, not from the outside, I guess. Not on this one. He left it open for him.
Yeah, he has to give him space.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're gonna swap around again.
Yeah. Here we go. From the outside, huh? Let's see who breaks latest. Ooh, he's got the inside on. Don't touch you. Yep.
This is nice.
This is a nice battle, yeah. But see, the third and the fourth are not that far away. If those guys in the front do get into each other, then we have two laughing guys waiting for them. Actually, three. There's another one. There's
Yeah.
Carl also in the guard.
Carlos and Antonio.
Yep. Antonio's right out. Ooh. At least he doesn't seem to have any damage in there.
Oh, because he has to avoid it.
Oh yeah, sure, that's what happened. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. And there are those guys who are still fighting.
This will keep on going.
Yeah, that's how it should be, isn't it? That's what racing is all about. Let's see who's got the better nerves on this place. Oh, he's getting in there. We'll catch him. Good race line from nice. I think on the uphill there, Alvo is a bit quicker. Yeah, he gets him there. Next to each other.
Every lap the same.
Yeah, we're up the same, yeah. It just gets better up the hill there. And then later on, Martin catches up. Yeah, don't lose concentration, Martin. If not, this will be the racing breaking up for you, and you have no chance to get yourself sucked in again. Yeah, I think for the first time, Martin has been able to keep up, stay on close to him, redo the same thing. He's picking up a little bit in those corners. It's getting closer again. But if you see the gap is 0.6 second between Martin and Alvaro. He's picking up some speed under half a second. One slight little moment of lack of concentration, and then your partner is back on you. There he is, back on his tail again.
Time for a new switcheroo.
Mm-hmm. That looks like another attack. Let's see if Martin gets out quicker up the hill this time. Or if Alvaro can make up some more distance. Looks like Martin really has the advantage now.
Alvaro also needs to look out for himself. He has 14
Yeah.
off tracks.
Oh, yes, already. Well,
That's dangerous. If
it's
he has
dangerous.
17, he gets a drive-through penalty.
Oh, and then it's all over. Yeah.
Then it should be, yeah, then it would be all over.
And Martin, how is he doing?
He has 10 of them.
Okay. Whee. Nobody has made a pit stop yet. When do you expect them to get in there? What's your
Yeah,
calculation?
they are using probably a program called Crew Chief,
Uh-huh.
and that one will tell them when they have to get new fuel in.
I see. Well,
And
is it
yeah, in a
patient?
40 minutes race, I think around 25 minutes, 30 minutes, then they are going to get
Mm-hmm.
new fuel. Certainly, I don't think they're getting new tires because they will survive the whole race.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a fast pit stop only for fuel.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember Jordi was telling us that tires should be lasting on those races. It's only 40 minutes, not that long.
Yeah, 40 minutes is not long for GT3 cars to uh, to have tires good enough. I think your tires are going to 50% when you drive this whole race, so that's not a problem.
Oh, it's actually pretty cool and it's pretty warm up there. Oh, here we go again.
It's a new switch.
Oh, maybe not this time. Let's see. Ooh. Yes. Oh, good
Ah,
hold up.
got just
Very
got
good.
information from Remco, one of our drivers in split one. He
Uh-huh.
said lap 12 is the last lap that you can pit. After that, it's empty. So the fuel that has been set up for this race is until around lap 12, and then you have to pit.
Okay, you have to pit.
So that's 4 laps to go.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to have the drivers with us, listening in and yeah, helping us to bring our viewers some more information, some more detailed information about the inside of this racing sport, which is called X-SiM Racing, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you're not already done so, please subscribe on our YouTube channel or Twitch or Facebook, and or just give us a like, and yeah, we would appreciate that.
Off tracks are getting dangerous for Alvaro.
Again, yeah,
16 now.
one more, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
17
then he
for
has to go.
Ivo.
Well, I'm sure he knows he has to win the championship, so he probably doesn't care much. He would just go for it, right?
Yeah, could be.
Okay. Hey guys, we're down about 19 minutes now down the race, so very close to half paid through, and yeah, it seems like the fight is still going on with Martin de Jong from the Netherlands and Alvaro Rocha from Spain. They're both battling it out. Always chime. Now Alvaro's back on top. They just overtook Martin again. So they are really battling, and I think Tristan is also just having a battle now with Cairo and come back into third position. So still big things going on there, and not much difference between those guys. So you can see there is the battle for third. There's 3 cars involved, and we got the battle for first with between Martin, who has picked up his position again, and Alvaro is now second again. So there's really action packed in the top 5. Certainly, everybody still has a chance. We see that top 2 and, for the win, and then we see those 3 guys going for the podium for position number 3. And Caio just lost the third position over to Kristan, so I think Cairo Moreira, I think he is from Brazil, and Tristan is from the Netherlands. And then we got Ibo on 5th position, who's also from the Netherlands. So you see, they are really having fun as well. And we are now right through the middle of the race, 20 minutes down, 20 minutes up. So, and then we got told the latest with 12 laps, those drivers have to go and make a pit stop. And then it's really about the strategic best, you know. Should they make an undercut, coming in earlier for the others and come in with fresh tires and get speeding up? Well, but no fresh tires are needed, I got told. So it's all about, ooh, there's the first one coming in there. He was listening to me. Let's see what if he can make an undercut by going in a bit early. So we've got Cairo going in there. Now being in boxes, let's see how long it takes. He's still in pits. 14, 15. Let's see how long it takes to get in and get out of pits. That gives us a good orientation. He's in pit lane now. Oh, a long way, yeah. Let's see, still in pit lane, it says. So 48 seconds, that's a long time. That's a long time. Let's see how long it will take him in total. He's down to 7s now. Martin is back again on second. Wow. I think Caio Moreira just took a long time to get in pit. Something is wrong there. Maybe he had to do a repair or something. 76 seconds is certainly much longer than he expected. He's now exiting it. So he's got a total of nearly 80 seconds in the pits. That's not normal, isn't it? We will see what others can do. I think it's certainly taking away a lot of chances for Cairo, but we will see when the others come in. We are on lap 10 at the moment, so we certainly expect more drivers coming into pits very soon. And Martin is now trying to get back hold of Alvaro, who's currently overtook him, and he is racing ahead of him. Let's see if Martin can get back hold of him. It's only half of a second between the two of them, and that really means that, yeah, they're both racing on a high level. There he comes, sucking himself on closer and closer. And here's where it really comes, going start finish line, going down and then up the hill, and see if Martin has a chance to really come close. He's close enough to speed up and see if he can do it. He's done it before, like Alvarez does with him, but this time it seems that he's a little bit too far behind. Yeah, looks to me a bit too far behind that he can go and set himself on the left-hand side to overtake him there. Also, Alvaro's covering nicely the left-hand side, so now if he goes in and moves over to the right, oh, maybe a good move from Martin, a bit too early, just showed him, here I am. Yeah, this time it didn't work. So Alvaro, he still have a chance. If he's not getting any ride-out anymore, because then he will get the drive-through penalty that I was just mentioned. I think he had 16 points of this and one more, and then he will have to go through. Oh, he has to do it as he do the pit stop. So We will see if they can do this unite. I'm not quite sure how that works. If they can add this drive-through to their normal pit stop. Well, Martin has maybe just said, okay, he will screw it up anyway, so I can take it easy now. We are on lap 11. So either one of them comes in this lap or next lap. They'll both be getting into boxes. So fueling up, put some more fuel into the tank. Yeah, Martin is nearly 0.7 seconds behind now. And for the first time, he hasn't been able to make up a good. Now nearly a second behind Alvaro. I'm sure he knows something we don't know. He said, hey, don't hurry. Okay, there it is. Alvaro just said his best time was 2:15.932. And Martin is nearly 0.7 behind them on the last lap. So no wonder the lap has increased it. Martin is now within the 1 second difference there between the two of them. Okay, so we have two guys in pits. And let's see how long their pit stop is. We've got, what's it called, Tony in there, and we've got also, I think, Mr. Klopp. Let's see if they make it to 80 seconds or earlier, if they get out of it a bit earlier. Tristan is in there for 37 seconds, and Tony's in there now for 42. But we will see soon how this counts up, because I mentioned before the Cairo had about 80 seconds, 79.6 seconds on the pit stops, and here those guys are now already on 50. So I'm not quite sure. It could be that Spa has a longer rate to get in and out there. We will see now. Somebody's pit Xing it already. Okay, let's see. 71, 72, 73. Okay, it's 79, 76, 80, exact 80. Yeah, so they're more or less the same. So it's 80 seconds is just about as normal. Okay, good. Well, then I think Cairo will be back into third or fourth position. Okay, he's back into fourth, because I thought that he had a too long pit stop to my understanding. But hey, this way, certainly Cairo has another chance to go and for the third position, because we don't have seen Miles yet. And we haven't seen Martin, neither Alvaro going into pit boxes, and just see how smart they are, how long it takes them. They're now lap 12, and they should be coming in there as well, I guess. There they are, both of them together. Okay. Lap 12, like Remco told us, last chance for them, and now let's see if they can keep their position when they're coming out there. It's both Mr. De Jong and Mr. Roger, both in boxes. And here we talked about the leaders. Let's see. And we got Miles in there as well.
The average pit lane time is for 74 seconds.
We have so far 80, 79, 80. So maybe they can.
It's a long pit lane.
It is, yeah. And to get out as well, yeah. Look at them, it takes them 65 seconds to get there. Ooh, Martin was a little bit quicker and he's overtook him in boxes.
Nice. Good job.
Nice one. Good job, yeah. Ooh, he's touched the line. Is there any penalty by touching the line on the box out here on GT3?
Sorry, what did you say?
He was touching the line from the boxes outlap. You know, in
Yeah, if
Formula One,
you
touch that they
go,
have a.
yeah, if you go over it too early, you get a penalty for that. Yeah,
Yeah, here as well, right?
everybody who gets over that line too early, um, yeah, gets a penalty, a drive-through, if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really sure if iRacing counts the whole car or only two wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And if they get a penalty, iRacing will give them themselves
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
automatically.
But it looked to me like Alvaro was outside of the line, and it was two wheels. But I may be mistaken.
Yeah, this instance was good,
Mm-hmm.
so he's safe.
Okay. How many incident points he's got?
Yeah, they both got quite a lot. 25, 27. So they really have to look out now.
Oh my, oh my. The Pyro is actually back on third position. So his early pit stops seem to have worked out. Oh, Martin, you left the door open. Ooh, I would just overtook Carver there. Nice one, but oh,
Oh, that's not good.
not good at all. No, he got spun in there. Eh? Looked more like a netcoat.
Yeah, a little bit close. Not really sure how that happened.
Uh-huh. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Like I can't get away here somewhere for a moment, and now we got a change there. Martin is only third now.
Yeah, Martin had a little crash there.
Oh,
he he spun around the corner, chasing Alvaro.
that's the one. See? Oh, oversteering, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little braking failure or braking mistake.
Well, and Cairo is the man that is happy. He's been second now on the podium.
Yeah, he's
Alvaro
happy,
has a
and
chance
I
to win
think
the championship.
Roca is also happy because
Oh,
this
yeah.
means he will be the champion.
Yeah, if he's finishing it, yeah. Well, that's what he needed to do, isn't it, to win?
He needed to win to become champion, yeah. So
Yep.
that's maximized.
That's what I call a good point system. Then enough for him. Three more minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, for our stint two. This is Spa Francorchamps in Belgium, and you're watching X-SiM Racing and the fifth round on the fifth season. It's our pleasure to be able to broadcast this to you, and it looks like we have a winner coming up. Not until you see the checkered flag, but everything looks at the moment for Mr. Alvaro Roca to actually pick up that championship title. I think he was third, overall third. And with his win and the other two leaders not being participating or they had some internet connection, I think that's really can make the day for him. The Martin is fine.
Yeah, he's closing the gap.
Uh-huh. I said, okay, ciao, I'm still want to go for you. Well, he's got the chance. I mean, the lap, probably two more laps to go. Yeah, just about, I guess. Let's see if he can pick up a second position still. Everybody's with best times at the moment. See, they're running on shorter fuel now, so lap times are improving.
I just got the practice lap times for a split one. That's 2:14.7 is the fastest at the moment. That's nearly a second faster than the fastest driver in this split.
Oh.
That's pretty much faster.
Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Whoa, that was a save.
Uh-huh. Well, that's certainly the end for him to his aspiration of being the second position there.
Yeah.
Last minute, last lap, I guess. Depends who is going first to the start finish line.
Yeah. I think there will be one more lap. Yeah.
One more lap, yeah. Could be, yeah. See.
Our consecutive champion.
Yeah. Last lap, white flag now.
I'm at provisional, not consecutive. Provisional champion, yeah.
Provisional, yeah. Okay. Bill Martin is 2.3 seconds behind. Let's see if he can still make it or not. Okay, we are running to the last section there. The number one is already quite ahead, and he's got 1, 2, 3 more corners to go. And steering right to the start finish line is getting there. There he is. Let's see if the champion will be getting champion or not. 4 more laps to go.
Nobody, nothing could go wrong.
Not go wrong there anymore. Last corner. Yes.
There's our champion in split 2.
Yeah, congratulations. Alvaro has made it. I think he's surprised by himself, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Martin is annoyed by not being the winner. He's going into the pit. Maybe he has too many off tracks. That is a possibility.
Oh, shit.
He got a penalty in the last lap.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure about that. Mostly he's joining us in the commentary booth after his race. So.
Good, he can give us some more explanation on that, yeah. Well, everybody's down, so now let's see how the points were coming out in the end. Here we are. Jason Ferrer. Winner 0 point. No, he's not.
Oh, there's a mistake here. Wait a second. Yeah, now it's going to work. There was no split one.
That's right, yeah. So we got Alvaro, got his 100 points. And yeah, Martin only got 9s in there, so oof. He's unhappy, I guess. He will not be a happy man with that. Okay. Ayo certainly has made up some good points as well. Let's see if we get the overall total. The provisional overall total.
Oh, I made a small mistake by closing iRacing already, and now the overlay does not reload. I will switch to the championship points when I have joined split 1.
Okay. Cool.
But that was a good race.
Yep. Okay, guys, this is the end of season 5 for our Split 2 racing, and I'm sure you've realized that we have a new champion, or the first-time champion. It's Alvaro Rocha, who is from, I think he's from Brazil. That's what it shows, at least on his flag there. And we've got Caio Moreira, also from Brazil, who has made second position for today's race on the 5th round. Miles ended up on third position. That means from 8th to third position in the race. Congratulations, Miles. Be your first podium as well. Got on position number 4, we've got Ivo van der Linden from the Netherlands. Tristan Lopp from the Netherlands is 5th. We've got Tony van der Linden, 6th from the Netherlands. And then we've got Carlos Roca from Spain on 7th position. Antonio Strada from Spain, 8th position. We've got Martin de Jong, who ended up in 9th position, and he is from Germany. Actually, he's Dutch, but he is from Germany. And we got Leonardo Martini, who did not have been able to really go into the points because he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Sure, 40 points, so, but I'm sure that will not be counted.
No, they are not counted. You have to compete for 70% of the race, so these points are 0 for him.
0, yeah, looked like, yeah. Okay. Good. Well, let's see if we can get Martin to hear what he has to say about that. What was wrong with him? I think that's happened to Raul once in the last lap. He had to go into boxes, and instead of being so 6, he ended up 16th or stuff like that. So, yeah, if you get a penalty in the last section, that really hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Okay. Okay, we just got the non-final results. We just saw that Alvaro Roca is first, Caio Moreira second, and Miles Owens is third. So we have the Davenport Financial, Alvaro Rocha winners, and we got Caio Moreira for the Private Family Network second, and we got Miles Owens for the Marshall Rotary Club Samburu on third position. And remember, those are the unofficial results. And we will soon be upgrading and letting you know the unofficial overall champion results as we start our stint number 2, which will be starting in a couple of minutes. So meanwhile, I will be back in the background here, and I hope you enjoyed our first finishing of the day for the stint 2 drivers, and congratulations to all of them.
We are ready for the Split 2 championship points.
Okay, that's what we got here, the official points. Remember, Leonardo Martini is not at 40 points, need to be deducted, so he's got 313 actually, and that means Alvaro Rocha is the winner with 320 points. And then
these are the officials.
There it is. Okay, here we are. Okay, guys, so we got 2 Brazilian and 1 Dutch with us, so congratulations to the winners, to the podiums, 5 weeks, wonderful. Great to see Tristan there, commitment that means, and yeah, I think the one that is really sorry is Martin. He had the chance to be ending up on the podium, but those different penalty points certainly really put him down to 9th position on the race. Was only 3 more positions, he would have been at least on 3rd position. So congratulations anyway to Martin, to everybody who was driving with us on the support of the Private Family Network, the GT3 Championship by X-SiM Racing. And we see you all, those of you that are racing for Split 2 next season in September again. And thanks for being around. And the winners, will be invited after stint number 2 to also come to our interview box. And let's share with us a little bit your impression, how you're feeling as a winner for our championship series.
And this is split 1.
Okay, let's see. Well, split 1, we got only two guys that can win this at the moment with the best position is David Perez and Jordi Clara. The difference between the two of them is only 58 points, if I'm correct. So there's everything possible. There are 200 points for grabs. So we'll see how those guys will go on today and see if and who can take the championship. Jordi very close again. See if he can make it this time, or will it begin? Or David Perez taking up this X-SiM Racing, the X-SiM Split 1 championship. And looking forward to another cool race that we will be starting very soon. Well, we made it right to the qualification section. So we already see the guys are out on the warm-up lap. And we just see Jordi, who's already out there with the car 999. And the only gear car, see if he can get in a great time, put himself onto the pole position for this first race of 20 minutes. There is no fast repair. And so please, guys, drive carefully. Every damage counts, and it can really, really throw you right back. And right now, what you want is make the points that is needed. Okay, now we should be seeing the section times coming up. That's warm-up lap is over. That's the first flying lap now. So let's see how Jordi is doing. Okay, let's see. Everybody is on green section times, of course. First lap out. Let's see what is their lap time. Remember, I told you last stint 2:15 was on the stage stint 2, guys. Let's see what Jordi is coming up with. Two 14. Okay. That's about a second quicker so far.
Yeah, that's around a second quicker than split 2.
Mm-hmm. Martin is second currently, 2:15.7, 1 second behind. But Yannick seems to be a good time, 2:14.
Nice, Gerard.
Gerard, yeah, 2:14 as well, yeah.
2:14.4. That's really crazy.
Uh-huh. Oh, we got a few drivers still that was in that competition of the same as 2:14. Let's see. Let's see who is doing a good performance here. That's Spa, Francorchamps in Belgium, guys, and it's X-SiM Racing. Of round number 5 of season 05 and the last race for July. Okay, let's see. Antonio Jesus Vieron is third. Pedro Oliveira is fourth right now. Martin Hobson fifth. But hey, there's a lot of people now with green section time, so we can see a lot of changes, I guess. Who's going up for his good timing there. And we still have 5 drivers with no time. Only 4 now. Again, for those that come in late, the indicator of the qualification, green means a complete personal best on those sections. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have yellow for not improving the section if you're out for the next lap. And then you have the pink, which is the overall best time of all the drivers. So just to let you know, here's the current official overall standing after 4 races out of 5. That means 4 weekends. Actually, it's 8 races. So we have another 2 for today. So additional 200 points are open up for grabbing. So let's see who is being able to challenge. And we can theoretically, 3 people could make it, but 1 won't be because Raul has only driven 3 races. So he's been with me and he's not racing today again. So that means he won't be making it. So even if he would, it would be 634. Yeah, he could have done it theoretically. But the only 2 guys that can win the championship are currently Jordi Clara, who's got 568 points in second position. And we've got David P. Perez with 626 on P1 on the overall championship of the GT3 championship of the Split 1 for X-SiM Racing. Okay, this is the last 4.5 minutes of the quali time for split 2. We are in Francorchamps, and it's looking like we are racing here with David Perez. And who's not brought in the time yet. I think he's on his first flying lap here. And let's see how he can improve. And we've got Rubens Lorente. These are the two with no lap time yet. On top, we still have Gerard Sadeni Saiz with a Ferrari. Second, and followed by Jordi Clara on the BMW. Third, followed by Diego Krug. And then fourth is Antonio Jesus Villayon, who is on fourth position. Pedro Oliveira fifth. And he is on the Lamborghini. And we've got Martin Hobson on the BMW in sixth position currently with 0.275 seconds behind it. Yannick van der Zande is seventh position in the quali. And we've got Perry Pinjanken, if I'm right.
Perry Pijnaken.
Pinjanken, oh, that's the name. Perry Pijnaken, yeah. So, and John Sylvester is now up on eighth position, and everybody else, Yannick and Perry, are down one position. Remco is 11th, Aaron Hobson is 12th, Gregory Perez Sesma is 13th, Jensen Ferreira is 14th, and we got Mr. Viejo on 15th position. So let's see. We still have David Perez, and he doesn't bring in a good lap time at the moment. So let's see if he's got some tire problems. Usually he's one of the quickest on those laps, but we will see. Well, he made it to fourth position at the moment.
Yeah, this is the last chance.
Last chance to get up there. Yep. Last chance. Maybe he's got another one. Maybe he's got two more laps to go. Let's see. Certainly, Gerard has put in a fabulous time there.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Yeah.
Yep. But he can't improve on his current one. One more minute official time, and then they're going through the start-finish line before the 15 minutes are over. There's still a thing, if I'm not mistaken, they still have a chance to finalize it. And that's the qualification for race number 1. It is on for 20 minutes. And then we have, of course, race number 2, which is in reverse starting grid order. That means the winner of this race that we will be seeing will be starting on 10th position on race number 2, which is going on for 40 minutes. And it will be similar to the one you saw just on stint 2, where is an official pit stop is obligated as well. So that's where we are right now. Let's see, David is not happy with this.
He's practicing a start. He gave up.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
If I'm right, this qualifying will literally stop at 15 minutes. So chances are taken.
Everybody off, yeah, you're right, yeah. Here we go. Guys, you see the top 12 on the starting grid here. In Gerard Zadini from Spain. We got Jordi Clara from Spain. Diego Krug from Brazil. We've got David Perez from Spain. We've got Antonio Jesus Villon from Spain as well. Quinn Lagerward from the Netherlands on 6. Pedro Oliveira from Brazil, number 7. Martin Hobbs from the UK is 8th position. 9th, we've got John Sylvester from the UK. We've got Yannick van der Sande from the Netherlands on 10th. Perry Pinyakin, 11th. Remco Barlow, 12th, also both from the Netherlands. Then we've got on 13th position, we've got Aaron Hobson from the UK. Gregory Sesma from Spain on 14th place. P15 is Jansen Pereira from Brazil. And then we got P16, Juan Carlos Villarejo from Spain for 16th. And last but not least, with no time in there, it's Ruben Llorente from Spain. So we got 17 participants for this last race of season 5. And yeah, we're looking forward, guys, to present to you 2 nice little races on those pro versions of X-SiM Racing. Most of them are already lining up here, as you can see. Remember, we're supporting the private family network. Our drivers are made aware that there is 2 apps available that will allow them to help and assist and control their children's digital content and their digital activities, giving parents back the power of knowing what the children are doing and protecting them for all the dangers that are being implemented currently or being available on the internet. As the traffic light will be going on now in the next 3 seconds, there will be start. Good start, very good start there from Gerard. And he was followed straight by Jordi Clara and Diego Krug. They're all very close to each other, you can see that. They're going nice inside from Jordi, see if he can make it. Ooh, they're going like a lineman there. Ooh, they're pushing each other, yeah? This is what I call racing, racing, racing.
It's a clean start. That's good.
Don't be too loud, don't be too loud, we'll see.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
That's true, very clean. Yeah, you're right. Oops.
Oh, oh, just. Oh, that was close.
That's close. Something in the back as well, happening there as well. A little hiccup there. But Jared is up like a rocket, man. You're the rocket man! The Ferrari is suddenly being off and gone, eh?
Yeah, he's fast. But we've seen in the last season that Gerard can be really fast as well.
Uh-huh. Well, nothing to be said there yet. A lot of people, a lot of drivers still coming in there. It's a battle for second, really.
There have been some incidents.
Oh. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, nowhere to go.
It's Gregorio and Prairie.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a suspension problem. Jensen Ferrer out of the circle, I guess. He's been history on that. And Perry, what's wrong with him?
That's an off track.
An off track and another one.
It's also an off track.
what I call pushing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that's pushing. Literally.
It doesn't help. It's certainly coming a bit closer now again. But less than a second now between the two of them.
Oh, that's a stupid
Ooh.
mistake.
Yep. Battle's certainly going on there, and Jordy's not giving up there. Still hanging in. Guys, if you're not sure what you're doing, you're watching X-SiM Racing, the GT3 Challenge, and it's round number 5 in Belgium in Francorchamps, and we hope you enjoy our race series. This race is going on for 20 minutes, or actually 13 more minutes to go. And then we have the winners of this one in reverse order to go for the next 40 minutes race in reverse order. X-SiM Racing presents to you GT3 Challenges. And we are happy and proud to say that we support the Private Family Network. Of course, we also want to say big thanks to all our micro sponsors and sponsors that are on board with us, supporting X-SiM Racing for the past many months. And we're really happy to be your live broadcasting for you every weekend. For those of you that have just came in late, you haven't heard about it, we will have a summer break. But it means there will be no X-SiM Racing in August, and we will continue to do that back in September. Just saw Con Lagerfeld having there a big incidents together. So, yeah, that happens. Incidents do happen in sim racing, like in real racing. And we have, the battle is on there for position 2, and for positions 3, it's really Jordi Clara and David Perez right now. And Jordi is trying to keep up with Gerard Steins on the Ferrari, who is trying to escape, and he's got usually about a second ahead of him, but now it seems to be slowly decreasing. I can see it's getting on below 0.9 seconds, I think, for the first time. Just exactly 0.92. So you can see it's now enhancing again. So that's the difference between the first and the second, which is Jordi Clara following and trying to really catch up with Gerard and pick up the points that is needed. And of course, David Perez has to be very careful that he's not being left behind, because he's currently in the lead of the championship. And if he stays like this, that means he will still pick up 70 brownie points, and Jordi Clara 80, and Gerard 100 points. So no danger for Gerard. Oh, sorry for Pedro. I'm sorry for what's it called, for Gerard. Yes, he has 100 points, but he's not really into the challenge of the winning for the championships. But the battle is on between Jordi Clara and David Perez, and now the difference will be only 10 points. And I think right now there's a difference of 58 points that David Perez is in the lead. So if this is then Jordi would be reducing by 10 points difference for the championship. That means that in the next race he will have to win, and I think David can be better than fourth position, but not everything. I think fourth position would still give him the championship, even if Jordi wins. So very, very tight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very tight race, a point race. So let's see how the outcome is. We still have plenty of more time to go. We just passed half of the time indicator. That means we are 10 minutes through the 20 minutes race, and there is no fast repair. There's no such things. And yeah, it is interesting who can take up again the big prize monies that we have. The lead is extending. It's over 1 second now. Jordi Clara, he's down to 1 second again. So it's an up and down, but he's not getting close enough to actually challenge Gerard to actually come close to the Ferrari. So there are certain curves and bends where the BMW seems to enhance and get a bit closer, but then on the other hand, Gerard on the long straights, he's just pulling it back, just pulling ahead of him, and he's extending his lead by over 1 second, like you see right now. Well, you see that Yannick is the one that has made most positions up. He's gained 5 positions, so he started 10th and now 5th position. And then we have Remco, who is also now up with 4 position gain from 12th to 8th position. And Pedro Oliveira is 4th, battling for a 3rd position there. But yeah, battling is very easy to say. He's the one that has to defend 4th position because he's 5.8 seconds behind David. So that's where the fights are going on at the moment, guys. Fights are going on from the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, 8th position. Those are the guys that are looking up to get to 4th. And then we have David Perez nearly 2 seconds behind Jordi Clara. And Jordi is for the first time below 0.9 seconds. So he's picking up slowly on Gerard. Let's see if he can improve it. If he gets under the 0.5 difference, then he probably gets some slipstream, and that could actually bring him in front of it, or at least get him close enough to have a serious intent over the last 6.5 minutes to overtake him. It's a little way to go. A very long track, isn't it, guys? Spa-Francorchamps is over 2 minutes, nearly 7 kilometers long. Good racing condition, 18 degrees outside, and it's not cloudy. So, but of course, those drivers that you see here, they're sitting in their homes, and most of you in Europe, some of them in Brazil, but it's a heat wave, and they're sweating, believe me, like they would be in the real car. It's so hot in many places in Europe, and those guys are doing an excellent job, doing some amazing times here. Okay. This battle is still going on there. Those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's an incident. Oh, somebody was a broken suspension, maybe. Looked like, yeah, look at this. Totally disaligned. No chance. Give a black flag. Out of regime. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just a
that's
danger.
suspension. Yeah.
Yeah, looked like a suspension, yeah. Ooh, what's going on there? That's David Chris. He's now in 4th position, yeah? He lost the position there. Yeah, another one. Suspension problem there. Ooh, Jensen Ferrara. That's not your day either. Okay, I just got told that Rubens has got no suspension problem, but he's riding with a keyboard and probably on vacation, and he doesn't want to miss a race. That's probably why it looks so strange.
Oh, with a keyboard. Well, that's very hard to do if you have to be so precise.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Jordi is coming closer, less than 0.6 seconds. Well, you see, guys, you can observe the Ferrari being very, very quick, but he's abusing sometimes tires very quickly, and I think the BMW is much more stable on the long run. We will see it also next race, which goes from 40 minutes. But as you can see, it's decreasing. And the BMW certainly is catching up very nicely. And it's got a chance to overtake. It's got 1 more minute to go. So let's see if that is enough time. Probably it's the last lap because it's still a long way to go. And if he's not picking up in here, he's not getting him at all. Let's see if they cross the start-finish line before the end of the 20 minutes, which I don't think so. 30 seconds to go. Could be just, and then we would see another lap. We will see. Oh, 12 more seconds. I think they will be finishing this thing. Yeah, I think so. So this is the last corners. Okay, so congratulations to the win. Very close. Congratulations, Gerard. Second for Jordi, and third for David Perez. And Pedro Oliveira is fourth. Antonio Jesus Villon is fifth place. Diego Krug is sixth. Jan Sylvester is seventh. Remco Balla made it to 8th position. We got Perry on 9th position. Aaron Hobson on 10th. George Gregory Sesma is 11th. Got Carlos Villarreal on 12th. Villarejo. And we got Martin Hobson 13th. Janik has made it because he was out only to 14th position, and Ruben Zorente with his keyboard still made it to
our keyboard warrior.
yeah.
Not making it very.
Well, he certainly made it to the start finish.
Yeah, he finished.
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we will see that Jordi has made up 10 points, I think. Yeah, he's made up 10 points on David Perez, and he had 58 to go to actually go and overtake him. So Gerard is certainly going up the overall standing, and Jordi was 48 now. So yeah, I think David must have had a very bad race. I see this is a difference now. Yep. So we got a big chance, but not very likely. So David Perez should not be better than 5th position. Even with 5th position, I think he would still 60. How many gets you get? 56. That's 58. So David Perez has to be being 7th or less, and Jordi needs to win to actually become a champion. So let's see. Let's see. There is. We have Garrett actually going up 2 positions for 26 now already, which is cool. Okay, so Frank Walter is still on top there. Only gear second. Auto Pending is now 3rd position and up 4 positions. For Pedro Oliveira, congratulations, you're in the podium positions. We've got Ruben Llorente, who is 4th. Diego Krug is 5th. Yannick Sanderson is 6th. Raul Diago is 7th, even with not being racing, still there right on the top 10. Gerard is now up on the 8th position. Perry 9th. Martin Hobson 10th. Guys, this is the unofficial list after the second last race for this season. So 1 more race to go with another 100 points to take. And only the top 2 can really make it. Let's see, guys. And I'm sure your bets are whatever you prefer. Let's see if this is possible to turn around for Jordi. We'll have difficulties, and but of course, since those guys starting very far behind, I mean, David Perez will be starting. I think he finished 3rd. He will be starting on 7th position, on 8th position. Sorry, and Jordi will be starting on 9th. and Gerard will be on 10th. So let's see if they can make their way up and see if that is possible. And if David Perez is going on top better than 7th, he will be the champion, regardless what anybody else does.
Very interesting.
Yep. Very, very interesting. The last race, guys. The X-SiM Racing GT3 Championship, supporting the private family network, and presented to you weekends through our live broadcasting on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And hope you give us a good like and share us and share our competition. And we're really grateful for doing so. I guess the first guys are lining up, are they?
This is the warm-up, so
It's a
there's
warm-up. 5
currently
minutes
nobody on track.
nobody warming up. Nobody needs to go follow either. Okay, maybe time to play a little trailer from our side. Yeah, I think so too.
There we go. Race 2.
Okay, here you see Aaron Hobson is starting from the pole position. Perry is second, Remco Balla third, John Sylvester fourth, Diego Krug fifth, Antonio Jesus Villallon is sixth, Pedro Oliveira from Brazil is seventh, David Perez from Spain is eighth, ninth is Jordi Clara, and 10th is Gerard. So they're lining up now. And it's all happening. The last race of the season, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, what we've presented today so far to you. There are more and more races coming up, and some more things will be set up for September after our summer break. But now let's get started. 40-minute race. Oh, very bad start there from the leader.
Aaron Hobson.
Yeah, got a very bad start there. And Perry just didn't wait. He just got off straight to the first position. David Perez has kept, no, he's 10th. He's lost some position there, too. Or one. No, two. Jody gained one. Then we've got Gerard has lost 5 positions, so he must have been in an incident there as well. Ooh, there's a pile-up. There's a big pile-up. Everybody involved. Jody, David Perez.
Oh, even David.
Even David, everybody, yeah. Well, it still plays into David's favor. Jody and Clark, both of them involved in the incident, so nothing happens for them. But right on top, let's see. Oh, there's nowhere to go for Jody, no way. And the others had the same similar problem there. Well, nothing that can be done there. You can't just disappear with your car. They'll have a long way to catch up now. Maybe it's a good place to maybe go and into boxes. Who knows? But they're both chasing each other. So.
Yeah, they're still chasing each other. So the championship points will still. Yeah.
At the moment, it's still playing in favor of David for sure.
Yeah.
And they're both good enough drivers to pick up with the others. So, but let's see. Then maybe see some more incidents. On top, Perry is just taking on and say, "Oh, you I'm going. I'm gone." Very happy. Remco has really made a good sing out of it. He's second. But Pedro Oliveira is the one that has both benefited together with Gregory Perez. Oh, there's another one that Rubens Lorente again. Ooh. Yeah, a bit too much power there, isn't it? Probably that's the guy with his keyboard.
Yeah, he's the keyboard warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens if you have to. At least he's participating and getting his points, and probably he still has some prize money coming in there as well, thanks to that. Probably a smart move. Yeah, you see Jordi and David are both into the pits. So they both have option to take the fuel up and race them all from the back. So David Perez is now in front of him, as it seems, getting out of boxes. And now Jared is again on top of him. So those top three from the last race, are all three of them in boxes already. No, we've got those are the only ones that have been in boxes before already. So everybody else has to come in there again. And so that gives them a chance at least to race without having big complications. I'm sure that in the end you will see those three being right up in the front there. Watch it. So they have clean air, but all those three are good drivers. And the Blackline trailer currently first, followed by the Empire Seafood and the Spicer Supplier. Third is UB, fourth is the Alp Auto Paint, and we have the Caribbean Pacific Trading and Consultants on fifth position. Oh, it's now fourth. UB is fifth. We've got Fish and Frights and Amsfurther, who's now being up on fourth position. So there are a lot of changes that currently happening. Guys, they're running into the boxes there. There are two more going into pits, which is ooh. Well, Martin, welcome.
Yeah, I'm quickly jumping in.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
What a race you had there, man.
Yeah, a bit angry on myself, but I really enjoyed the race.
Yeah, it was great watching. Oh, it was great watching until you made your first mistake there.
Yeah, I went into that corner a little bit too deep with too much steering angle, and lost the rear. And after that, I was just trying to push too much, and then I hit the 17 incident points. So I had to, of course, on the last lap, if you get a drive through, you'll get just qualified as last car in the lead lap. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but nevertheless, I really enjoyed that race very much.
Yeah, it was nice watching. I mean, certainly was interesting, the fight you had on there, and up and down, first to second, and back up to second, back up to first. It was very nice. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was really fair racing and hard. It can be very easy to defend on the straight, but also when the guy behind has a very good run, very hard to defend your position. But I think we delivered very good close racing.
You did, yeah, you certainly did. It was certainly enjoyable for watching and for commentating.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. So yeah, unfortunate what happened, but nevertheless still happy with the race. I mean, stuff like that happens. I mean, I was taking off tracks occasionally, so one incident point occasionally throughout the laps, either to keep in touch or just not to put too much steering angle on the car and losing it that way. Yeah, but in the end it turned against me because when I took my final off track, I thought I was on 15 incident points, but I was on 16 incident points. Yeah, and then you have the mandatory drive-through that you have to cover.
Well, that's happened to Raul once. I saw that. Very unfortunate in the last lap. So, but anyway, we had some great races there, which was cool.
Yeah, so thought I quickly stop by, and I wish everybody great fun watching the feature race, which is quite eventful already, I saw. So good luck to all of them.
Thank you. Yeah, we certainly had some incidents already. I see, I mean, the top three of the first race all went into boxes very early after some incidents, and now they are just splashing up there and getting up the ladder, I guess, as well.
Yeah. Well, my guess is David P. Perez will be champion again, and yeah, unless something happens to him and Jordi manages to get P1, of course.
Mm-hmm. Very hard, but nothing is impossible. We've seen it last season, you know, so where Dennis came from fourth, winning the last two races. So, yeah. You never know until you see the checkered flag, isn't it, Martin?
Exactly. The race is done once you've passed the checkered flag.
Yep, exactly. And meanwhile, we still have over 30 minutes to go to see that happening.
Yeah, so
what an exciting season, man. A lot of things happening.
Yeah. I was hoping to do the same again like I did last race, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
No, you started very well, but yeah, those things happen.
So anyway, good luck for the remaining of the race.
Thank you. Regards, everybody. Well, we've got from 9 downwards, everybody is now pitted once. So Perry and Diego have already been pitting as well. Very tough race it will be for the others to get up there. There needs to be a lot of action being done if Jordi and David wants to be up there in the winning place. Because Diego, I think he won a race as well before.
Perry did a good tactical move.
He did, yeah, defended well. Huh?
Yeah, he's an early pit stop to get his car fully fueled up, and now
he can go for it, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he wins. He just got overtaken by Diego though, but
Diego did win a race, isn't he?
Perry, if he has won a race, I'm not sure. It's pretty bad that I don't know that, but he hasn't really won a race, if I'm right. Oh, Rubens is down. That's our keyboard warrior.
One, yeah.
Yeah, there has been a crash.
Yep, he's been out. I think this time he really up his suspension.
Yeah, what the problem is with the keyboard, you steering 100% in one way when you press the button. So that's
to keep it in line is complicated, yeah.
Yeah, when you want to do a small turn, you go fully to the left. So that's very hard to manage.
Could this be raced on a joystick as well?
It is possible.
Mm-hmm.
You can race with a controller, with a joystick, what you want. if it has an Y and or an X-axis, everything is possible. But I would not, as you just seen, recommend to race with a keyboard. But there are people who are pretty good with a controller, so that's pretty funny. They just hook up their Xbox or PlayStation controller and drive with it.
Hmm.
And if you are very precise with your fingers, you can really be good at this.
There's the talents, I guess.
Yeah, it needs some talent indeed. People who are very used to using a controller, so not like me, are yeah, willing to have some benefit of a controller. But I still think steering wheels will always do better in this game.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Well, Jordy's now 11s, David is 12s.
Oh, Diego has won a race. Fuji.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
One of the last races, wasn't he?
Yeah, Martin has told me, but we were talking about Perry. Wait.
Not many battles going on. Not much action at the moment.
No, it's not really close.
Those two, yeah.
This will be an overtake. Why was he flashing? I don't know.
Hmm. I think it's probably the same, isn't it? 12's lap as last to get in there, isn't it?
Sorry?
The 12th lap is probably here the same, isn't it? The last to pick, correct? To fill up.
Yeah, the same as split 2. Yeah.
We just saw Antonio Jesus with a new personal best lap. And there's John Sylvester also with a personal best lap. You see it in green. everybody's best timing here. 2:23, but Rubens are in there. Well, of course, the keyboard monster, I would call him better.
Yeah. He's not really.
At least he gets over the 70% and stays within the earnings. I guess that's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Only I'm not sure if he's able to
maintain it. Yeah.
to maintain his suspension is probably broken, so. Could be that the race control has to pull
Take
him out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it becomes an obstacle, then they should, yeah.
Yeah, if he's getting dangerous, then he shouldn't be running this.
Well, we are reaching close to the halfway through the race. And on top, we have Pedro Oliveira still, second and followed by Remco Balo on the BMW for the Empire Seafood. Then we have the DJ Prodigy, that's third position. Then we got Beyond Rescue on fourth. With the Frisian Frights, the Anstruder on fifth position. The DIA, the screenwriting, is on sixth position, all of them by BMWs. We got the UB Solutions Network on the seventh, UB at 8, and the Smart Income Streams at 9, and Blackline Trainers at 10. So guys, there's still a lot of action that seems going on. And I think everybody until, I think Diego, everybody else is not being put in the pit box yet. So you will see people still will need to come in there, and that means a load of those that are already pitted will probably end up a little bit higher as they are at the moment. Because we still have the battle going on between Jordi and David Perez. And for David, or David as whatever you call him, to not become the champion, he has to be on 7th or worse position, and Jordi needs to win this race, guys. And at the moment, it doesn't look like. They both have been pitting in the boxes already. And very, very complicated. Make up those 48 points that are differentiation between them. So there is David Perez is 48 points in the lead, and the only two that can actually mathematically become a champion are the two of them. So whatever race is going on, whoever wins it makes no difference, because they can't catch up to become a champion like we had in the last season, where the last race really had 4 people to be able to win that, and the 4 of them, the last one, the 4th, actually did won it. He won the last 2 races. So again, congratulations for our last year season champion there, and we will crown a new one today. This is X-SiM Racing here from Florida. We welcome you all. Hope you're enjoying our races and our 5th season. Hope you have a good look at our website at X-SiM Racing and check out our sponsors. And if you want to know a little bit more about them, they're all in our links. So you go to the sponsor images, just click on their link to go to their websites, web pages. So or go to our X-SiM C, the community, and find out a little bit more about them. You will be delighted what's going on. And you will find out a lot of activities about the private family network that we are supporting, and bringing back control of parents for their children in this digital world, and making sure that they are protected. Bringing you back the responsibility and the credibility that you have to control what's going on in the life of your children. So I hope you enjoy that and have a good look at the private family network, at our information that we provide at X-SiM Racing on our community. And of course, you can Google it. You will see there's plenty of us from X-SiM Racing, PFN. You will see our network showing up in quite a few different places already. So enjoy, have some fun, and look at that. Now, this is something that the world is needed everywhere. Doesn't matter which political origin you have, your left, right, center, whatever religion you have, Muslim, Christian, Hebrew, anything. We all have children, and all we want to know is, we want to know what our children are doing on the internet, and are they safe, are they protected? And that's why we, as X-SiM Racing, do support the private family network, giving the parents the opportunity to really control what's going on, and also navigate safe, and no more spying on you, on your data. You connect to the private family network, and not even your ISP will know what you're doing. So guys, this is some groundbreaking opportunity, groundbreaking technology behind it that's connected to the artificial intelligence database larger than the world, to actually give us the opportunity to learn from what is already being known. And most of us have no clue. Because, you know, this world has its own language. And many of those things, many of the age of 35 and above, they have no clue what's going on. They don't know what their children do. They just know that they're on there. They can't take it away from them, but they have certainly the chance to learn about it, take advantage about it, and make sure that they understand. Because, you know, even if you don't understand what your children are doing, it doesn't eliminate your responsibility that you are their parents, their tutors, and you need to know. And we will show you what they know, and we will show you what your kids doesn't know and don't need to know at the moment, because you're in control, guys. And that's what the Pride Family Network does, and hope to see you soon in one of our presentations that we'll be doing every Wednesday. We have workshops on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, from September on. There will be a lot of more activities for you to have a look at, and it doesn't cost you anything to just come around, listen in what it is, and you will be amazed what you can do from geo-tracking, geo-tracing, knowing where your kids are or your loved ones are. It doesn't have to be kids. So, oh, that was a nasty accident. Both of them just lined themselves up, and that opened up the door for the others that have been right behind them. What a nasty thing on the straight. It was touched each other. That is totally strange. Look at this. What went wrong there? He's now ninth, where he started with. Gerard is 10th, where he started with as well. There are the points, guys. These are the difference. So we really do have only David Perez and Jordi Clara to be able to win that championship. You see, there's not a big difference between them. There's 48 more points to give. And that's really what needs to be done. If he gets 48 more points than David Perez, then Jordi can win still this championship. Anybody else is just racing for the podium, for being in third position. We are 25 minutes now through. We should see some more people going into boxes. We are getting on lap 12. So let's see how much and how quick their lap time will be with the pit box entries. And we got 1, 2, 3. We got 7 that are not in pits yet. So we'll certainly see some changes going up there very quickly. You see, Jordi Clara is the first. He can still win it. I mean, he's 34 seconds behind. The next one, 11:44. Yeah, he could still be coming up first. If everybody would go in now to boxes, he maybe wins it, but does he make enough? Will he get enough points? Will David Perez make a mistake? Well, we will see that in the next 15 minutes. We will know. Guys, this is exciting. Those drivers are fighting for the championship. There's Jordi Clara from Spain and David Perez, both from Spain, fighting for the title. The 5th season in the GT3 Challenge. Well, there it is. There's David Perez. And he is really going after Gerard now. Let's see if they keep their calm together. Right now, everything looks like David is just on the rise, on a nice ride. He doesn't need to worry so much. Now you see everybody's coming in there. Now you see how everybody will be, or nearly everybody will be stopping. And that means that the guys from Jordi, from Perry, Gerhard, David, they all will be up, getting up the ladder now. So Jordi is now 8th. See, they're all lining up, queuing up to go inside. It's a long way to go. Into boxes. They're going up the track. 7 boxes. There we go. Jordi will now be going through. Remco is there first. Pits, still pits. Everybody's in pits now. And now the thing is interesting. Who is getting out there as quick as possible? Jordi is now 4th. 3rd. There he's going through.
Very good by Pedro and Remco.
Yeah, very nicely done, yeah. Just about at the right moment, but they got them all behind them now. Right now, that's...
But Jordi has the lighter car.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know how how much fuel he put in, but
Well, certainly at the moment, all is still possible. David is 7th position. If he's not getting better than 7th, and Jordi maybe makes it up, he can still win it, guys. It's still exciting. And everybody is pitted now, isn't it? He is catching up with them, Driving a different race line. We have 10 minutes to go, guys, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes to make the moves. Sometimes it looks like they're pushing each other in from the back. They get so close. Eight and a half minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, before the end of this season number 5. Let's see, can Jordi make it? Can he slip off the championship for himself into the last 8 minutes? Or will David Perez taking up his second title on the championship? We will find out for the next 8 minutes, guys. Step by step, getting closer. But is it quick enough to get there in the next 7 minutes? He needs to get under 0.5 seconds to get some slipstream. He's certainly in touching position now. 0.2 seconds. And still 5 minutes to go, so let's see. He still needs one more to go. And David should not get better. Then he's got a chance. One thing is to get close and one thing is to overtake, isn't it? Not the same. The last 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, for the race, and yeah, for race 5 on season 5. Let's see if there's any important changes that's happening. Right now, David Paris is 7th position and Jordi Clara 3rd. Those are the only two contenders that actually can make the championship between the two of them. So everything can happen still. We still have 3.5 minutes to go. Maybe 1 or 2 more laps. Probably 2 more. There's coming the attack for 2nd position, I guess, by David, or by Jordi Clara. Yeah, looking like. Very nicely taken, yeah. Position number 2. 1 more to go. And David Perez is still there. The opportunity is still there for Jordi. Jordi, come on, guy. You've been always very close to become a winner as well. Let's see if you can make it. And of course, always understandable that David Perez doesn't come better than 7. So we will see. One minute 15 seconds. I think it's enough time for one more lap. So that will be one more lap after this one. After they're going to the start finish line, there will be the last lap on the X-SiM Racing 5th season, round 5 in Belgium in Francorchamps. If you want to know more about X-SiM Racing, just go on our website, X-SiM Racing, and have a look. There's a lot of information, guys, that you might find useful. Let's see the battle for first position. That's the one. Last lap, as I said, last lap, white flag. That means one more lap to go. And then we have a winner. It will be very close, I can tell you that. Very, very close. There's David is now in 6th position, so well, that means no chance to for Jordi to actually get championship. Good overtaking by David Perez, 6th position. Let's see if I can catch him again. The last lap. We are over 40 minutes now of the racing, and this is interesting. Let's see if there's anything happen. Or if it stays like this, we have a new and old champion. New because he won the 3rd season, and he's up to get become a winner of the 5th season as well. David Perez from Spain, and 2nd is Jordi Clara, also from Spain. Very big dominance of the Spanish drivers, by the way, I can see. There's Pedro Oliveira going in. He's from Brazil. He's on the Lamborghini. And that's getting there to the last corners. Nothing can be lost there anymore. Okay, congratulations for Pedro Oliveira for his win. And 2nd is Jordi Clara, Remco Wallace 3rd on the podium, Martin Hobson 4th, Perry on 5th, David Perez on 6th, Jared 7th. We've got Antonio Jesus on 8th. Diego Krug is coming in now at 9th position very quickly. There he is. Oh, no. He's lost it in the last instant.
He braked too early.
Braked too early, yeah. We just lost the position, and Gregor Sesma pitched it off him in the last instant there, coming 9th, and Diego coming 10th. Juan Carlos 11th, Aaron Hobson is 12th, John Sylvester is 13th, and now Jensen Ferrer is ending up in 14th position, and Ruben Orente and Koen Langewaard and Jannik, they're all out of the race. Guys, this is the unofficial results finishing of the 5th season of the X-SiM Racing, the GT3 Challenge, and we are happy to really have been able to present you a wonderful season, 5 weeks of racing, and this is what we want to present out in the future for you, GT3 Racing from the finest, and that's really, yeah, that's what we are, that's what we do.
Perez won.
There's one. Yep, another champion, and a new one and an old one. Very close again, so congratulations to David for being a new champion, the unofficial champion right now. And again, second position for Jordi Clara, very constant driver, very good. So our regards go over to Spain, to David, and to Jordi, and of course for the third position, Pedro Oliveira's first participation, I think, in our championship, and already position 3 was over to Brazil. So it does go over to Brazil to Diego Krug. So those are the participants that you see here today. And I hope you enjoyed our seasons. I hope you enjoy, and we'll be back with us in September when we restart the GT3 Challenge Series with season number 6. And we will be announcing the official winners, I think, on next Wednesday. And then please, all drivers, please be tuned in. We will announce the prize money with a presentation of how much you have won and so on. It will all be coming and will be presented to you. So stay on Discord, stay updated, stay in touch with us. And thanks to all the viewers, everybody that has been watching in GSM Racing. And let's see if we can get some of the winners coming into our interview room. So let's see if there's anybody ready, willing, and able to look in and say hello. And yeah, certainly. We're happy to have 2 winners from the Stint 2, from Split 2, and from Split 1. So there's the first one. We got Jordi just coming in. Jordi, congratulations. It wasn't happening again, but you're very close, man. You have done an excellent job, Jordi. Let's see if Jordi hears us. Hello. And also we got Pedro Oliveira with us. Pedro, congratulations for your win in this last race. Okay, so we seem to have some technical issues, some audio issues here. I don't hear the guys.
They have to use text, push to talk.
Maybe you have to.
I have to push talk. Well, one moment, please.
No problem. Okay, well, yes, we can hear you now loud and clear. Pedro, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I'm very happy to win in Spa. So, unfortunately, my win was a clean race. In the first lap of the Hit 2, I had a contact 0 with other driver. I can't remember the name. But after, I think he had a net code with him. Yeah. So after this, I tried to stay behind the Dave, the Diego, Jordi. Drivers so much faster than me. So when they go to the pit, I just think I need to be fast. And when the Henkel don't difficult the overtake, I just say I need to more fast I can.
Well,
so, sorry?
You've driven a great race there, so congratulations, really well planned out.
Yeah, thanks. I put to 1 liter, 1 lap more in the pit, so I lost the time in the pit, but yeah, I'm very happy. I can say because I am very happy. I'm very happy.
This is your first race. You won with X-SiM, right?
Yeah, I'm first race. I'm win in X-SiM. I had 2 podiums before, but not win.
Well, that's nice to see that you're right on the scoring board with us, and you certainly got up there. You're certainly up in 3rd position in the overall standing as well, with 550-point provisional. So you've overtaken all the others. So congratulations there as well.
Yeah, thanks. Some how can I say? Not season, but tracks before. I don't. I'm very in luck. But in this track, I don't practice so much. Lambo is not good here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm very happy because my first win in this championship, and because the car is not the better, no?
Uh-huh. Well, you certainly have done great, and your sponsor, Alp Auto Paint, is from Madrid. They're probably be delighted to see themselves on #1. Yeah, Pedro, let me also welcome Jordi, who has done a great battle as well. Jordi, are you able to talk now?
Yeah, I had a good battle with Jordi and David, but I don't think I'm faster like they. So I'm here to improve.
Well, that's what we're doing. We make future champions. That's really what it is. I appreciate you, Pedro, coming in and just stay in with me. Just listen to what the other drivers have to say.
Okay,
Jordi,
thanks.
Jordi, how are you doing, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, loud and clear now. Wonderful.
Sorry, the microphone in my computer is not working. I'm with the smart.
Okay, now I hear you loud and clear now. Perfect. Jordi, again, second position in the overall standing, man. You need to make winning one day.
Yeah, man. My Gilles Villeneuve race was
so bad.
I'm very bad in that track. I am fast in one lap, but just that I only have one lap of performance. And here, well, I have car damage in both races. I lost more than half a second, more or less. And I didn't have the chance to fight for the win in both races, but still quite good in my pace.
Absolutely, you've done a good pace considering that you had those Carlin problems. Absolutely.
I want to say that congratulations to David for winning the championship, and now we have some rest, and maybe the heat in Spain will come down, and it will not die racing. You know, there is too much heat.
It's too much heat in everywhere in Europe. I mean, people even in Netherlands or Spain, there's 35 degrees and stuff like this. So it's ridiculous. Too much.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, I want to say congratulations to winners again, to David Pipres for the championship standing, the unprovisional at the moment. We got Jordi on second place, and we got Pedro Oliveira, who's just been speaking to as well. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to all the sponsors, to everybody that's been working with us. And a big thanks go over to Richard Hackens in the Netherlands for being an amazing broadcasting director there. Great job you're doing there, Richard. And hope that you all enjoyed it. 5 weeks in a row. And stay tuned. X-SiM Racing has more to come, more information for you to share. And we will announce by the end of August all the different timelines and stuff when we will be going live again, which racetracks and so on. So that will all be publicized on our Discord channel. My name is Michael, and the CEO of X-SiM, and I'm very proud of what you guys have achieved from the driver side, from the management team side, from the sponsor side. Everything certainly is on track, and being able to support the private family network, guys, is something that you all should have a good look in, because that's something the world needs, parents needs, and children need protection. And you guys using a sport that is done electronically, and the electronical sports has many advantages, but the electronical world has many disadvantages, especially for parents who have no clue what's going on with their children when they're online. I wish you a wonderful Sunday evening wherever you are, or midday where we are in the United States at the moment. Take care, and talk to you very soon. And let's stay tuned with X-SiM Racing and what we do for the GT3 Championship. This is Michael and Raul here in the United States, giving you a big hug and big regards, and especially to our broadcasting director, Richard. Bye-bye, guys.